In your book, you had talked about it, and one of the reasons that you had approached other players to boycott Game One after the Rodney King beating is because you realized the riots in the media, there was a problem between the word thugs and the oppressed. And we're seeing that again. This is, decades later, and it is the same exact discussion. Do you think we will ever understand the difference between those two things?
This is what's happening, man, is that what we're getting ready to overstand is redemption and reconstruction of a people. And that's what you're getting ready to see among the African people worldwide. And America's first. And that's why the world has eye on America and how they're treating the former slave, because we're not slaves anymore. And that's the problem with the system. See, the system was built on us being slaves, period. No one wants to face that issue. No one wants to face that you're sitting on a capitalist system. You're at the top of it now, but your inheritance factor, the inheritance factor of where you're sitting on the job, the inheritance factor of whether you're a CEO of a Fortune 500 company that dates back 500 years, and how the ramifications of that is coming up with this pimple that's rioting. But it's not rioting, it's rebellion against a system that is crooked at the core. So the foundation of America is one built on white exceptionalism and that. And what's so wild to me, man, is I was studying Margaret Sanger and how the connections and it filters through to Hillary Clinton. And we were supposed to vote for Hillary Clinton as black folks, and everybody, hey, Hillary. But we don't study. We don't study how Hillary Clinton was Margaret Sanger, is a hoorah for Margaret Sanger, who came up with this doctrine that I want to eliminate black people. And nobody want to question that as Americans. I'm talking about Americans question that. We have to look into ourselves. And when I'm putting myself as an American, I feel I have the right to do that because my people built the country. Now, going on that point, those who look at us in a blind eye and say, man, they ain't got ain't no black fathers. No, you're killing them. So you asking young black men to grow up without fathers that they didn't see murdered, and then you want them not to have some type of rebellious spirit about it? Come on. How many fathers are in jail that could be out here in jail on trumped-up charges or on charges that are nowhere near them having 10, 15 years in prison away from these young boys on the street? So now, me as a young brother looking out here and still being a young mindset, how many brothers can I take under my wing who ain't got fathers around to take care of them?
Yep.
And then how many of us don't have that mindset because we've been brought up on this capitalist system where it's all about me and I just want to get mine. So I want to be a multimillionaire so I can have 10 houses. And we got to break that model, man. So I love that MJ is coming out. Maybe that will break that model of I want to be like Mike and just be a millionaire and have cars and Maseratis and all of this. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying, man? So it's a whole new vibration going on, brother. And I'm so blessed. I feel so blessed to be on the planet to see it happening because when you say, man, it's happening right before our eyes.
Yeah.
So this is a whole prophecy that was told. You know how long we've been here. Man, America's going to be shut down. You better make sure you have groceries for 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. You better make sure you have water. How long have we heard that? I'm 59. I heard that as a baby during the Civil Rights Movement, thinking that's when it was going to happen. Not knowing in 2020 was going to be the time that it is truly going to happen where America is going to be chaotic like a third world country. So what I'm looking at is Venezuela. What I'm looking at is Panama. What I'm looking at, and why is it happening to America, the richest, most powerful country by our president's standard? Mm-hmm. He says it all the time. We are the greatest, and everything is a competition. So within that, that's been the American mindset. Win, 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 win. Win at all costs. Win at all costs that we have to drop a bomb on Nagasaki and Hiroshima. Win at all costs that we have to destroy the planet Earth. Win at all costs, Western Empire, starting with Britain. Mm-hmm. Why are you in the shape that you're in? Why are you in the shape that you're in, America? And see, we are who we are. We here. It's not like we have a choice where our souls come down, man.
Yeah.
And it bothers me